Okay, that's right. That's right. You guys heard right. James Higround.com. Magician. That's a loaded word, though, isn't it? Magician, all kinds of stuff pops into your mind when you hear the word magician. I could be cutting people in half up here. I don't do that. I could be making somebody disappear from one side of the stage and appear on another. I don't do that either.
It's getting that pretty bad.
You're going to just hang out and find out what it is that I'm going to do. But I decided, rather than just jumping up here and doing some magic, and I figured you guys are probably all thinking the same thing right now whenever they do that kind of introduction. It could be imbalanced. You could be thinking, hey, is this guy going to be any fucking good or what? Frankly, I'm thinking the same thing about you as an audience. Have you guys ever audienced for a magician before? Are you going to be staring at your phone whenever I pull out some amazing effects? Are you going to be chilling at the bar right before I get to the punchline? The results are not yet in. So I decided what I was going to do before I do anything else, that I'm going to conduct an audience participation test. That's right. I want to make sure you guys are present, ready for this, okay? So in order to do that, I'm going to do a trick. I guess I'm not so much going to do a trick as I'm going to tell you guys a story about a time that I did a trick. That sounds great, doesn't it? Just as good? Just as good? Cool, that's where I want to start. You start low, you build them up, right? So I'm going to tell you guys a story about the time I did a trick. The year was 1992. The scene, my parents' unfinished basement. We invited the extended family over and a couple neighbors from across the street. Everybody brought over those folding lawn chairs from the 90s. You guys remember those with the crisscross plastic and the aluminum frame?
My parents still use those.
Yeah, they still hold up, but I don't know how they managed to make that all that out of plastic. So it was that kind of scene. My dad picked up 2 cans of original flavor Pringles potato chips, the only kind they had back then, and a 2-liter of Fanta orange soda. So it was like a good party in my parents' unfinished basement, right? I'm 12 years old. It's my first magic show. I step up to the microphone and I demonstrate to my audience that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. All right? I reach into my pile of 5 playing cards and I extract one of those cards. Throw it to the side. Snap my fingers. And to the delight of all, I then demonstrated I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. Everyone leaned forward in their folding lawn chairs and whispered to one another.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, I'm going to break character for a moment. That was shit. You guys can do better than that. We can do better than that. We can work together. We can make this a real show. You can see a shit magician and be an amazing audience. You could be a shit audience. I could be an amazing magician. It doesn't make for a good show. We got to work symbiotically, right? So we're going to try that again. You guys know the script. You know the cue. You didn't have that before, and you didn't know you were going to be tested. So there's no way you couldn't double what just happened, right? All right, let's see if we can double it. I'm going to tell you guys a story about a time I did a trick. First trick I ever did at the first show I ever had. The year was 1988. I was 9 years old. My parents invited the entire cul-de-sac over for this, back to their finished basement. My dad picked up 2 cans, not even cans, he picked up 2 bags of Frito-Lay salt and vinegar potato chips and a 3-liter of Fanta orange cream soda. My favorite. I'm 9 years old. I walk up to the microphone and I demonstrate to my audience that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. I reach into my pile of 5 cards and I pull out not 1, but 2. I snap my fingers, I do a magical gesture, and I then, to the delight and bewilderment of my audience, I displayed I still, somehow, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. And my crowd leaned forward in their chairs, erupted into thunderous applause, and yelled the word, amazing! Audience, okay, that was good, but it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Andres is coming up here after me. I want to make sure this stage is fucking fired up. I want to make sure this crowd is ready and their hands are peachy colored, rose colored, from applause. So we're going to try that one last time. You guys have been handed the script. You know your cue, and you've even had a dress rehearsal. So there's no way we can't knock this shit out of the park together, okay? We're going to do that one more time. We're going to do this, actually, I'm going to keep doing this until you guys fucking like it, all right? I'm going to tell you guys a story about a time I did a trick. First trick I ever did, first show I ever had. The year was 1985. The scene, my parents' theater basement. We invited the whole neighborhood over. We didn't even have chairs for this shit. They were standing room only in a line right around the house. They didn't even bother with the chips. No one was trying to eat chips because we had a punch bowl filled with Fanta orange cream soda and somebody spiked it with Bacardi 151. It was a wild fucking night in 1985. I'm 3 years old. I step up to the microphone. I demonstrate to my audience that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. I reach into my pile of 5 cards and I extract. How did I do that? Just be like this. Gotta get my count right. I reach into my pile of 5 cards and I extract not 1, not 2, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 playing cards. I snap my fingers, I do a magical gesture, and I say the magical words from 1985. To the bewilderment, astonishment, and amazement of my audience, I then reached in and demonstrated I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. And my audience leapt to their feet in ovative applause and screamed the word. You guys have audience for a magician now. Now you have. You know what to do. This is good. All right. So that's how I open up a show. That's how I make sure your hands are nice and rosy, peachy, and ready for the real effect to go down. Before I do the effect, I want to deploy an insurance policy. By the name of the box of mystery. To go alongside the box of mystery, you also have the keys of destiny. Now I need to deploy these into the audience. I need 2 willing volunteers. You don't have to do anything but sit still and hold on to these items. Could I have 2 volunteers? Yes? Yes, what is your name?
My name's Tia.
Tia. Okay, Tia, you've already accepted the box. That means you have to accept the responsibility of the box. There's going to be a moment later on in the show where I'm going to call out, who's got the box? And at that moment, I need you, in your best New York gangster-style voice, the thug, right? To step up, hold that box up nice and high, and say, hey, yo, I got the box. Can you do that for me?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Who wants the key? Oh, my key master over here. Awesome. You know what to do. You know what you're going to do? You're going to hold that key up high when I call out who's got the key, and you're going to say, I got the key.
Okay.
That's your best Bob Barker Beauty's voice, right? Excellent. Okay. That's just my insurance policy. In case everything goes wrong, we're going to resort to the box and the key, okay? Now, in order to do this next effect, I do need someone hopefully thin and like just feeling glamorous tonight to step up here on this stage and share it with me. I promise I will not in any way make fun of you. I'm going to make you look like $1 million fucking dollars by the end of this effect. Could I have someone please join me on stage? Thin presenting is also fine. I just need some balance between the masculinity and some femininity, hopefully. Androgynous, perfect. Okay, cool. And over here. Richard, good to meet you. Everyone, take one step forward and smile. Give him a round of applause. Yeah, that's how we started the effect. Okay, so for the big effect, what we're going to do is a card trick. I know everybody's really excited for a card trick. This is a little bit of preface. This is the most impressive card trick in the world. However, it does take the most amount of time to set up, so it can drag a little bit in spots. So before we get to that, I'm going to do the fastest card trick in the world, so you know we're engaged. All right, you guys ready for the fastest card trick in the world? Would you like to see it again? Thank you very much. I'm just kidding. Okay, to do that, I need you to pick a card. So would you say that that's a whole deck of cards? I'm not just showing you one card over and over? Okay. So we're going to pick one. I'm just going to ripple like so. You're going to say stop. Wherever you say stop, it's going to be your card. Hopefully, it will not be a face card. I need one with a lot of white space because you're going to sign it. Okay? So if you see a face card, just tell me to keep going. Ready? Keep going. I got to like sort of regrip. Good? Okay. Can you remember that? Yep. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
So there is no cheating. Okay? You have to keep it in mind. In order to do that, it's best to keep repeating the card over and over in your head so you don't forget it. I won't be able to keep track of it because I have not headstand. So we're going to pull a random card from the deck. Are you guys ready for this? Ta-da! I didn't know, yeah, so, okay. All right, it was meant to be a random card. I did say random card. I didn't say it was going to be your card. And besides, if I were able to do that, that's not really magic. That's not even really skill. That's just 1 in 52, right? 1 in 52 is not amazing. What would be amazing if I flipped your card over, snapped my fingers, and then it turned into your card. All right, we got an audience here. All right, so I need you to take that, and please take this. I'll take the cap off for you so it's a little easier. I need you to sign it, nice and big and bold, so that we know that it's yours and there's no duplicates of it. And when you're done with that, you can maybe just jot the date. I think today's the 14th of April, so we know it only happened on one night. When you're done with that, maybe put your routing number for your bank account, postal code. Oh yeah, that's all right. You don't have to tell me anyway. I already read your mind for that anyway. Cool. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to dribble the cards like so. You're going to say stop, or you say stop, so we're going to put the card. You ready? Stop. Before I get to the end. I go very quickly. I go very fast. It's why I'm still single. So we'll try that again. Right there? Okay, put it right there for me, if you would, so that I can show the audience one more time. Signed? Single? Same card? So I'm going to hand these cards back to you in a moment. I don't want to touch them anymore after I hand it back to you, all right? And are you comfortable with shuffling?
Not really, I'm not good at it.
Or at least mixing them, so they're not in the order that they were when I hand them to you. Okay, so take that, give them a good shuffle. And while he's doing that, I'm sorry, should I? While they're doing that, I'm going to narrate what's going to happen next. Okay, so in a moment, Winter is going to take the cards and fan them out in a fan, all right? So that they catch a lot of air when they're thrown, all right? Yeah. And we're going to stand back to back while this is going on. And are you good? Does that feel good? Okay, so we're going to stand back to back, and you're going to fan them out. And on my cue, you will throw the cards into the air over my head. The fanning part helps because we want to catch a lot of air, right? Now I must stress when I say throw them over our heads, that I mean over, not into. I am kind of short, and that has happened before, and it wasn't fun. From that, let's do a little bit this way, too, so I don't kick the microphone. Because what's about to happen, in front of everyone's eyes, I'm going to demonstrate ninja-like speed, dexterity, and grace. And from this fluttering cloud of cards, I will reach into the air, pluck one card only. It will be your card. It will still have your signature on it. The crowd will yell, "End of trick." You guys here for that? Okay, so now, as if that weren't incredible enough, I'm going to add an additional layer to that entire sequence. Okay, I'm also going to attempt to do the entire thing while blindfolded. Okay. You guys here for this? You're still out there. Okay. So, in a moment here, I'm going to put this over my head, and I'm going to give you two, and you're going to throw the cards. Now, everybody out there, audience, you've been great tonight. I know you're not going to let me down so long as you stay here. If I put this over my head, I'm not going to be able to see anything. If you all leave while I'm doing that, it's not fucking funny, okay? All right. Here we go. Most impressive card trick in the world. Winter, are you ready?
I am ready.
So check it out. If you get loud and excited, they'll get loud and excited. Winter, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Roll the cards on the count of 1, 2, 3.
You said throw the cards and I threw them. I didn't know you were going to count down. That part? The autism.
That's my. That is my part. I didn't pick you. That's my part. Okay, I'll tell you what.
That's my bad.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. I'm gonna knock you over with a shh. Okay. That's all right. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay because I've got backup plans. I'll tell you what. There's a bunch of cards all over the floor, right? Some face down, some face up. I need you to just imagine one of them has got your signature on the back of it. Just paint it.
Yep.
Say the most magical word you know and point at it.
Bottle Louis.
Go ahead, pick it up. Pick it up. See what it is.
One off.
Wow, really?
One off. At the 4 of hearts.
Would have been good. Would have been good. You know what though? Magical words like Baba Booey do more than just to help you find the card, though. They put them in special spots. Special spots. I knew this. I had a feeling that this might actually happen. So earlier, I deployed an insurance policy.
The box.
Who's got the box?
I got the box.
Yo, who's got the box? Could you bring it over for me, please? Hey, yo, who's got the key?
I got the key.
Woo! Alright, thank you so much. Has this box been in your possession the entire time? You sat it down, but you did not lose track of it.
No.
And it's gone nowhere near him.
Yeah, no.
There are items inside of it, yes?
There is something.
Okay. Would you hand the key to Winter, please? Stick the key in the hole. And you guys can return to your seats. Thank you so much. Oh, he doesn't push your things. It's a weird, yeah, there's some weird things. Cool, so just leave it in there because it all kind of falls apart if I don't know it. So here we go. You guys are still here? You know, open up the box. Can you tell everybody what's in the box?
A little glass vial with a cork and is that a stopwatch or something?
It's a little silver pill case. Yep. Put the key away. You get to choose one of these. You get to go home with the contents of one of them, okay? So, if you should choose the little glass vial with the cork, which has apparently nothing in it, you can, I will have you hold out your hands. I will take the cork off, pour the nothing in your hands. You can keep the nothing. You can take the nothing home. You can show your friends the nothing. Just don't tell them I never gave you nothing. It's a long way to go for that thing. If, on the other hand, you should choose the little silver pill box with the item inside, you may keep that for yourself and show all your friends and tell them who gave it to you, okay? You're going to choose that one because it might have something in it. We're going to narrate what's going on with this. You guys remember your key, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you see in there? If that's your card, I want you to hold it high over your head because they're about to say the word. Thanks for joining me up here. You guys doing great? You guys doing great? Do you feel like a million bucks? Good. Thank you so much. Yeah, have a good night. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming out here tonight, supporting local talent.
There's cards all over the place.
We hire
It looks like a blackjack dealer just ejaculated.
They threw the shit out of these things, didn't they?
Give it up for James Higround, everybody. Andreas, you ready? I was talking behind the fucking curtain. Good luck.